If you are seeing this tarot reading, this is what's coming towards you in the next 48 hours. You have the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Four of Cups. Guidance for you. The Strength card, the Three of Pentacles, and the Temperance. You will have to decide if you want to give more time to a connection or if you have seen enough from your person of interest. I feel that the connection has been a genuine source of interest for you. The other person gave you the perception that they were interested in the same thing, then something changed between the two of you. Something made you feel like the connection was kinda iffy at some point. Two of Pentacles. It is possible that someone said the words to the other person and the other person didn't exactly reciprocate those words, and they left the connection hanging. Now, trust is challenged, and there can be the opportunity for you in particular to hold back, to slow down the pace of this connection. Five of Cups, Four of Cups. Potential missed opportunity due to an unrequited love dynamic. Something along those lines. The divine offer can be the offer of the night. It can be your offer. We are talking about love with the capital L. Your person, though, they can be the figure under the tree. Unavailable, out of reach, not interested. Why? Because they are looking at the connection from a different point of view. They can think about it in a completely different way. Three of Pentacles. Is it possible to work together in order to build solid foundations for this connection? Big question mark. For some of you, this can even be a work-related situation. You may have to juggle it, but it can become uncomfortable. It can become awkward. Let's pull some tea leaves. Let's see what factors can play a role in a situation like this one. I am looking at the man with the red hat in the Nine of Cups. Wish granted energy. We can say that. I do not feel that it is the case, though. I feel that the energy is about your person of interest. They feel like they are winning because maybe they got something out of the connection with you already. Unfortunately, it seems that you are not collecting the victories that you deserve. If we think about a situation like this one, it can fall short big time. We got the mountain road. You are on the road to success. Are you? Are you on the road to success if we think about this connection? Or are you on the road to a disappointment because your person can diminish the importance of this connection? We got the ladder, climbing towards success. Once again, I feel that there is a different perspective about the connection. Your person can say that the two of you are having a good time. Maybe it was the case when the connection began. Now I feel that the overall scenario has already changed its colors. We got the lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. There can be a clash. There can be a fight. There can be an argument that can basically reveal everything to you. Then we got the fox. No surprise, to be honest. because of the man with the red hat. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. In this case, I would say merely someone that thinks they are the smartest of the tribe, your person of interest. And then we got the target, a goal-oriented person. This can be about the two of you, but for completely different reasons. Your person can truly be, like the figure in the Nine of Cups, someone that thinks they can have whatever thing they want, when they want it, how they want it, no matter what other people can think. On the other hand, you can be aware of what you want, but there can be a realization about the fact that you may not have the privilege to manifest your expectations in a connection with your person of interest. And so if you realize that, it can be almost natural, the progression that can push you in a different direction. Let's find out a little bit more about a couple of energies. I want to see the Two of Cups first, and then the Two of Pentacles, but I want to investigate the emotional side of this connection. Queen of Pentacles. You have been reasonable and agreeable when it comes to this connection. I have to say that possibly you have been too kind towards the other person. They took advantage of that. Two of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Recurrent energy. You can question the emotional investment of the other person. I think that you should. You can be the one that said the word first. The other person stayed quiet, or they avoided the topic. This is already an answer. What about the Nine of Cups? Ace of Wands. This is the wish granted for your person of interest. This is a straightforward feeling, straightforward combination. Passionate connection, yes. Mistaken for the opportunity to build for the future, possibly. The other person saw an opportunity, they took it, and then they ran away with it with a drive it like you stole it type of mentality. I want to see the Five of Cups and the Four of Cups. King of Swords for the 5, the Word for the Four of Cups. There is going to be a conversation. It seems to be a decisive one, possibly the final conversation. About what? About the sadness that your person of interest contributed to manifest against this connection. Someone can say, I feel that you can be that someone. Someone can say, I thought you were in love. The other person can avoid the topic even in that circumstance. They can truly be the figure under the tree. They can say something like, I thought we were having fun. I feel that the conversation can be disappointing. You must come prepared, because you have to kinda expect that the other person is going to say certain things that can sting. Why? Because your perspective is completely different. Your mindset is completely different. Your approach is completely different. You are too kind for this person. You have had a soft spot for this person. They know it. They know it. They will try to play with that. You can't allow that to happen. The word seems to be the most likely outcome, because the other person is not available for the type of connection that you want. I want to investigate the Strength card. Hermit, wisdom. wisdom, you have to bring a light in a situation that can be confusionary, because the other person can try to conquer you. Maybe they already did that. They can try again because of the Ace of Wands. You have to see through the illusion. You have to read between the lines. And without trust, we cannot build anything, and there cannot be love. This is the point. So the Temperance, which can be the opportunity to go with the flow in order to manifest a divine alchemy, maybe was an option for you. Maybe you can still think about that. But at some point, you can acknowledge the fact that it is pointless for you to keep working for a connection with someone that doesn't want the same thing. And so you can take the higher road, which can be a mountain road if we think about the fact that there is an ending that's coming up, but the ending can truly be a blessing in disguise for you. Bottom of the smaller deck, Justice. You will have to do the right thing for you. You will have to do what you can consider like the most fair decision possible for you, by taking into account the fact that there is no equal give and take in this connection. Your person doesn't want to work for it. They want it easy. What do you think about that? I have an idea about what you may think. And so you will have to speak up. There is the Ace of Swords in the Justice. We got the King of Swords. One of the talents of the King is the one to connect all the dots about a particular situation in order to make the best possible decision about what comes next. What comes next is basically the word, the end of a chapter, lessons learned. This is graduation day basically for you. And I also want to add that a connection like this one can highlight the fact that you have always been more mature than the other person. So moving forward, you will have also the ability to recognize if a new person can truly match with you, if we think about not only the wisdom of experience, but also the level of maturity that can be a positive catalyst in order to manifest a successful future together. All right, my friend, this is what I have for you. Until next time, I wish you well. Bye.